Hi everyone and welcome to today's new video. In today's video I'll be doing my December TBR, and I know I don't have the best track record when it comes to following my TBR, but I still want to do this every month so I can just like set a goal for myself. So that is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it with reading prompts again. So let's start off choosing our first little prompt. Our first prompt is people on the cover. And then I really do have to think, because I don't have that many books with people on the cover, because I don't like that, normally speaking. So for people on the cover, I think this one counts, because it is the Renegades trilogy, I think it is. Yeah, and if you look really closely, you have two people on the cover. And basically this book is about superheroes, and I've never read anything with superheroes, and this book is kind of long, but I've seen so many great things and great reviews about this book. I think Rachel Catherine read this book a few months ago and she was very positive about it. So this book is going on my December TBR. So for the next prompt, next one, it is a new author, and I know which book I'm gonna get for this one. For my new author prompt, it's gonna be Red Rising by Piers Brown. I've never read a book by him, but Haley Pam is a big fan of this whole series, and I've been wanting to pick this book up for a while. I've had it on my iPad for I think around 3 months now, but I've never read it. But now I really want to get to this book. Our next prompt, it is a book from the library. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. No, but it is a book from the library, and I know which one it's gonna be. This is like so weird. Normally I'm guessing and I have to look through all the books, but now I just know what I want to read, which is strange. But I'm gonna read Aragon, and this one I had zero interest in reading, if I'm gonna be honest. But then I saw this girl on my Instagram reading this book and reading like this whole series, and she was very positive about it. I've also seen quite a few negative reviews because it is Lord of the Rings with dragons, and people said it was like a bit too close to Lord of the Rings, but I have never seen or read Lord of the Rings, so I think I'm probably gonna enjoy this one. I don't know, but I want to read this one, so this is also going on my TBR. So then we have the next one, and that is gonna be this one, which is a dark romance. I don't think I have any dark romances here except for A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime, but I'm not gonna read that right now. But I did start Corrupt a few weeks ago and I never kind of finished it, so let's read Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I'm 20% through right now, I think, so yeah, I think we should do that one. Another one, now it's gonna be a book by a familiar author, and that is probably gonna be The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. I read the entire The Cruel Prince trilogy from her, and I love that series. I am the biggest Jude fan. That is like a 5-star series for me, and this is kind of like the spin-off. At least it's about the little brother. Well, he's not an actual brother, but he is like a stepbrother of Jude, I think. At least this is in the same world, and it kind of follows the same characters, because in this book Jude and Carden, I think, also play a little role. So this is gonna be my 5th book for the month of December. 3-word title. So for the 3-word title book, I'm gonna do Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabriel Zevin, and this was originally the book club pick of the month for November, but I didn't get to this book in November, but I could read it in December. And honestly, I didn't have any motivation to pick this one up because it's about video games, and I know it has a bit of romance, but it's mostly about games, I think. And I'm not that big of a fan of video games, so I had no interest in picking these ones up. But once again, Haley Pam was raving about this book and saying it was so good, and you didn't need a lot of knowledge about video games to like enjoy and understand this book. So this is going on my December TBR. So for the last book, I'm gonna get another prompt, and that is a debut novel. And for that one, I'm gonna choose this one, and this is by Margaret Owen. It's The Merciless Crow, I think it's in English. I have the Dutch version of it, and look how pretty it is. I saw this at my library. I've never heard anything about this book, but it looked so pretty, so that's why I picked this up. And I think it's about plague, and basically crows kind of help to deal with the plague because they're like the only ones that can't die from the plague, and everyone is kind of divided between bird species, I think. So you have different categories of people. Some are crows, some are whatever other birds, and I don't know the whole system of this, but it sounded interesting and also a bit difficult, so we'll see where this one is gonna go. But this is also going on my December TBR. So in conclusion, this is my December TBR. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 physical books and 1 ebook. And I am very happy with this TBR. I think it's gonna be such an amazing reading month, and I can't wait to start reading. So thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye bye!